Okay, got another video here on the XK X450. A lot of questions on this one. Going to try out the 6G mode, or actually with stabilizer off, in the multi-rotor mode and airplane mode. See if we can answer some of those questions. Also, some of the other mode changes, like I think one of the ones that people were asking were going straight from airplane mode to vertical mode. I don't think I tested that either, so we'll give that a try today. And yeah, I know people were asking about FPV. That's going to be a little bit down the road. Hopefully I don't destroy this before I do that video. Alright, so arm it, take it off. Pretty calm winds right now. Let's test all the modes before I start doing 3D mode. So, this vertical mode, that's working. It is drifting off to my left here quite a bit. Alright, let's see what happens when I go from vertical mode to airplane mode. Let's get a little higher. And it's pretty closer here. I think it's going to pitch forward. If it pitches backwards, it's bad news. So airplane mode. Alright, so that's normal. So it does kind of take a few seconds in its transition. Alright, so I'm going to... It's so fast in airplane mode. And really quiet. Someone asked me what the flight time is. It's going to depend on which mode you use the most. Alright, so I'm going to bring it over here and bring it into vertical mode, and that's how it transitions. So it looks like it's okay. This drift, actually I think it drifts less when it goes from airplane mode to vertical mode than airplane mode to multi-rotor mode. So let's try that transition. I think it's going to drift more. Alright, let's go back into airplane mode. And there it goes. And multi-rotor mode. There you can see it, yeah, it drifts quite a bit more. So one thing to note is that these servos that rotate the motors, you probably want to check those screws and make sure that everything's okay, because if that transition of the motors from horizontal mode to vertical mode isn't smooth, then it probably will crash, because it's going to be at a weird angle that the flight controller is not expecting. Okay, so this is multi-rotor mode, and I'm in the stabilized mode. I don't know what's going to happen when I press the red button here, 6G. Let's see what happens. It doesn't seem like anything happened. It's still self-leveling. So I'm thinking that the 6G mode is only in airplane mode. Yeah. So yeah, it's not. There's no way to do acro in the multi-rotor mode for like tricopter mode. So let's go back. And there's the wind picking up. So let's go into airplane mode, and then we'll go switch that into 6G. It's probably going to let me do rolls at that point. Yeah, that wind is pushing it off to the right there. Let's go into airplane mode. Let's swing it around here. Yeah. It's a little tail heavy. Alright, so I was hoping that I could do some acro with it, but I think I got to rebalance the CG. I'm not exactly sure where the CG is. But yeah, that's what the 6G mode is for. It's for doing rolls, I think. And the wind is picking up a lot here. And I think if you're flying really fast in airplane mode and then switch it to vertical mode, it's gonna put more stress on those servos, I believe. So switch it into multi-rotor mode here. You can see there now. So go into the wind, and when you switch it, it won't drift as much. The wind is coming from my left to my right now, and it's blowing pretty good right now. It is blowing really good from my left to my right, as you can see there, but then if I go the other way, it's gonna start taking off. Let's see what vertical mode does here in 6G. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Let's just, the wind is not good for the vertical mode. It just gets pushed around. Let's put this out here a little further. All right, vertical mode, and you can see, yeah, you got to fight it. So vertical mode in windy conditions not recommended. Anyway, hopefully it answered some of your questions. I think the 6G mode here is only going to work for airplane mode. And you're going to have to find the correct CG. It was super tail heavy. And I had the battery all the way forward, so I may need to add more nose weight to be able to demonstrate that properly. So I'll do that in the next video. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.